Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. Welcome to my channel. It's my daily vlog, so whatever I'm up to is what you're gonna see here. And today I am back at Epcot, and I'm gonna try to make this like a casual day. I'm not gonna rush around. I do not have Genie Plus. I'm gonna stroll World Showcase. I'm gonna stroll the rides. I'm gonna try to get on some ones that I missed. I'm actually gonna head over to Frozen first because I missed that the other day. And we'll see what kind of food I can eat for the Food and Wine Festival. We'll hop on some rides I missed and maybe hop on a few that I love so much I have to do again. But today is going to be a casual day at Epcot. I was able to snag a virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy this morning, so that is going to happen again. Super excited. Okay, let's get the day started. I'm getting in the queue for Frozen Ever After with a posted 15-minute wait. Frozen is just very, very popular, and without a lightning lane, it's always going to be like an hour wait. There's really not much getting around that one, so let me do it right now. I used to enjoy watching the boats like back out of the rock formation here when this ride used to be Maelstrom, but when they changed it over to Frozen, they put more rock there and the boats don't actually teeter back here the way they used to. And yet the track is the same. Anna does cast you backwards the same way that the trolls cast you backwards. But no more teetering. Ice Masters Delivery of Arendelle. Oh, look, it's Kristoff and Sven. And they have some tools here that you might need if you were in the ice. If you were harvesting ice or drilling in the ice. Welcome to Arendelle. It's very busy here because we are in the middle of their summer Winterfest. It's all decorated for the festival. I don't know why, but my magic band just started lighting up purple. Yeah, like that. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know what it's sensing, but apparently there's something inside the Persian ride. I scooted through the cottage so fast I didn't get to hear him go, yoo-hoo! The boats are right there. 20 minutes on a 50-minute posted wait. I'll take it. Was a delightful retelling of the story of Anna and Elsa, Sven, Kristoff, and of course Olaf. And at the end is my friend the troll. He is like the homage to Maelstrom. He still hangs out in the gift shop down here and, you know, guards the gifts of Norway. Also in the Norway pavilion is Akershus, which has not reopened yet to my knowledge. The menu is not up yet, so I feel like that's confirming they have not reopened yet. Akershus is, when it does reopen, it's princess dining. So similar to Cinderella's Royal Castle, Royal Banquet, similar kind of idea. The princesses come around while you're eating your meal. I don't have a date for when it's supposed to reopen, but hopefully it'll come back. I don't know, Mexico's next to me. You always start at Mexico. I mean, I kind of started in Norway, but let me go back to where you're supposed to start from. I'm gonna go over to Mexico. So Mexico is just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous pavilion. It starts with like a pyramid on the outside, and the actual pavilion, you do go inside. And it is just, I mean, the outside is just architecturally stunning. And there is also the Grand Fiesta Tour with the 3 caballeros inside. And at the entrance, they have a display devoted to Coco. And right here, Coco is with his ofrenda. I love the ofrenda. I love the concept of leaving gifts for those that are departed. And also the idea that they could come back to us one day. Oh, there's a thing. What do we do with this thing? There's a tap point. Let's tap with the thing. Okay. What do we do with the thing? Put a hat on him? Oh look, I put a hat on him. What are we doing? Give him some hair? What should we do? Oh, we can, oh yes, yes, he is dapper. Yes. Okay, next we pick his eyes. Let's see, what color eyes? Let's give him dark eyes like me. Oh yes, that is beautiful. Done. Oh, now we're picking the makeup. Oh, I like that. I found a skull t-shirt. We're going with it. And now, oh, now we're picking the background. This fantastic look. Now go shake what you got. Oh, it's counting down. It's counting down. And then it said I could download the photos of the version of Hector I created. That's so cute. Okay, and once you enter into the pyramid past the Coco exhibit, this is the Mexico Pavilion. I'm here pretty early. It does get pretty busy in here, but it's just a beautiful and calm and fantastic place to be. It's also always nighttime in here, and it's always nice and cool. The air conditioning is kicking. They have lots of skulls painted in like sugar skull style. Oh, look at the little iguana. So I found this adorable marionette skeleton. Look at them. And it gives some information about Dias de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. Mexico Pavilion is also home to Cava del Tequila. And let me tell you, if you like tequila, you gotta stop by here. Here is their menu. I'm not personally a huge tequila fan, but many years ago I did a tequila flight there and found out that there are tequilas out there I like, which I found very interesting because I wasn't expecting that. There's also a full sit-down restaurant here, the San Angel Inn, and the seating overlooks the river for the Grand Fiesta Tour. So the view is this beautiful pyramid and a river. And the little boats go by for the ride. Speaking of the Grand Fiesta Tour, let's go see Donald. love watching Donald and the other birds like Jose and Panchito on the Grand Fiesta Tour. They're so cute. It's just a nice, relaxing, classic Disney boat ride. And you get to see some of Mexican heritage and history. So what's not to like? That past the Joffrey's, time to feed my newest coffee addiction. Shaken Jamaican time. I found some golden statues. Let's wave at them and see what they do. Okay, Dante's barking at me. Oh, Coco's playing. And we have Rocket Raccoon over here with Groot. Oh, look how cute. So waving my coffee at them doesn't seem to work, but waving without the coffee in my hand works a lot better. So I'm meandering up to the front of the park because I have my Joffrey still, and I haven't really gotten a chance to slow down and look at merchandise, like actually look. So I'm gonna go into the creation shop. This is their very fashionable windows. And I know I mentioned this earlier this trip, but it's like everything old is new again. Okay, into the creation shop, formerly Mouse Gears. Food brings the world together. That is very true. It's like a paddle, I guess you could use as a charcuterie board. Ooh, is this like a picnic bag? Yeah, that's like a picnic bag. That's pretty cool. They have an exclusive Figment Magic Band Plus. Oh, one little spark cooks my creation. Oh, the puns are rolling and I'm here for it. So they have this little tray and it has the cutout here so it could like go around the stem of a glass. So that way you can hold your food and your wine. How nice. Look at this great Mickey art on the backsplash behind the registers. This is so cool. It's so colorful and fun. Oh, I love it. Look at this. It's like those poof balls, but make it Kermit. Oh, look at the beautiful books. So you have Snow White and you have Cinderella in these gorgeous bound books. Oh my goodness. And inside, it's actually not the story, but it's a blank journal. They also have an embossed one for Beauty and the Beast, as well as this one that looks like stained glass. And those are all going for between $25 and $35. They're very beautiful. All of these have like a very floral / beachy, light, summery feel. You have this yellowish golden Mickey shirt. Then this is a gray and peach version of it. You have the teals. Oh, it's that Pooh Bear cookie jar. I saw that one in New York. And a matching Pooh Bear spoon rest. Herb markers. Oh, that's cute. It's a way to label your plants in your garden. And planter set, so you could have like a matching Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger planter. Oh, that's cute. I found this flatware set, and it's actually kind of caught my eye because the handles have the Mickey pattern in them. Let me see if I can show you better. There we go. So the handles are covered in that Mickey pattern, but it's subtle and still has like a classic and elegant look to it. I kind of like these. I need to just pause for a minute and celebrate the wonder that is Epcot with a giant spaceship Earth cookie jar. It's actually pretty epic. If I had a way to get this home safely, I would. Okay, I'm kind of all about this shirt because the color, the 90s, the 80s theme with this goes with Guardian of the Galaxy. It works really well. So they have the Starbucks cups, the Been There series, but look, it's Navarro and Naboo. Like you've actually, like there's Starbucks on Naboo. Did anyone else know that there was a Starbucks on Naboo? If there is, please point me how to get to Naboo. I'd like to go visit. Came out of a creation shop and then I could hear drumming. So I was like, Jaminators, where are the Jaminators? I'm following the drums. I found them. What timing! I caught them just before they wrapped up. Excellent! Since I'm over here and it's not raining, it's a good time to try to get on this single rider line for test track. So I've never done this single rider before. I think you bypass where you create your own car, so I'll miss out on that. But it's got a 65-minute posted wait and standby, so let's see how I do in single rider. Ooh, pretty car. Pretty, pretty, pretty. What's most important? Let's say power. Make it fast. Ooh, this is sleek. What about that? Ooh. We'll do that next. This is your vehicle. So they have a modified version of Design Your Own Vehicle. You just select like power, efficiency, and so on and so forth. You don't get to actually like customize and like say this much power, that much handling. It's just like a generic. You pick which one and you pick a basic body type. You can't really choose what it looks like. But I didn't think I'd get to pick a vehicle at all. So cool. You can see through the window over here. This is like where the standby queue will create their own vehicle. They, after merge, they put single riders in the left line. They put lightning lane and standby merged together here. And that's after the design your own vehicle. It has identified my car. Is always so much fun. So it has like an indoor portion where it's like doing like hairpin turns and brake checks and then it's like then you have to do the power test and you bust through the wall and you go out on the track and you go and you do like a big like race loop. So much fun. I have to always fight the urge of screaming 88 miles per hour. I mean, you don't really go 88 miles, I think you hit 70, but still, I just want to scream that every time I go on. When you get off, you could check what your score was. So let's see. Let's see, where am I? Where am I? Yep, that was me. My design score was only 200, but I didn't really design much. That's okay. Cool. One other thing about Test Track, it closes a lot because it rains in Florida a lot. And if it rains, they have to shut it down. So if the skies look clear, it's a good time to ride. I also forgot to mention, it was only a 16-minute wait on single rider. And it was a posted 65-minute wait for standby. So I was gonna go and hop on Mission Space, but it's down. So I'm gonna meander to the other side and go visit my good friend Figment. When this construction is done, hopefully you'll be able to cut straight across again. But until the construction walls are down, we gotta go all the way around them. But that's okay. We're in Epcot. As I'm walking along the way, I'm thinking to myself like, I am really a creature of habit, and I was thinking how the Skyliner now throws off my habit and my plans of how I tackle Epcot, because it used to be like way back in the day. The front part of the park, which was, you know, until very recently called Future World, would open at like 9 o'clock, say. Like, it would open in the morning, but then the World Showcase pavilions didn't open till like 11. So you could only do the rides first, and then those would open. Then you spend your afternoon walking World Showcase. And I still have that sort of like ingrained into me that like when I come to the park, I want to do the rides first and the pavilions in the afternoon. And there's no particular reason why, other than years and years of coming to Epcot and having that like sewn into me. I don't know, should I try to break that habit next trip? Should I try to do it a different way? I don't know. It works for me. It's okay. We're almost to Figment now. The Imagination Institute with Figment. Oh my gosh, we're taking a detour. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. He's got his little bee catching net, because you have to catch the bees to get the honey, because the bees make the honey. Aww, he's so happy. He got his little net. Okay. I've been waiting all vacation to meet Pooh Bear, so I couldn't help myself. That was so cute. He had his little butterfly bee net. Oh, I love it. Okay, now to see Figment. We're really going to Figment this time. Okay.
And each of us imagines different things. Woohoo!
Not again. Oh, come on. Can he give us the rose one day? Like, rose is an option. Can I have rose?
Face down, side up, and upside down. We're just as far from me and you imagine.
I always love visiting my pal Figment. Now it's getting kind of hot out. I think I'm gonna go cool off in the land because I don't want to go too far. My virtual queue estimated callback is in less than an hour, so I want to hang out in the front section of the park. I'm not ready to head back to World Showcase until that's over. So I'm gonna hang out around here, cool down in the land. Going to the land, going in the land. La da 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 da. Into the land. Oh my gosh, I came down to see if they were doing the single rider testing for Soaring, and they are. They're testing single rider, so I am in the single rider queue on Soaring. Posted 60-minute wait right now. It's a long Soaring line. Let's see how I do as a single. Walk in the queue, walk in the queue. No one in front of me, walk in the queue. I got to merge and they sent me down a second single rider queue. There's 3 people in front of me. It's faster than the lightning lane. So that single rider line was great. I had to wait for 2 showings to go through. So there was a little bit of a wait, but I think they're still trying to figure out what their groove is for how they're gonna use the single rider, because first they were like waiting to fill all the rows for each of the 3 sections and then calling the single riders in. But then the single rider queue got very full and they needed to push us out faster, so they started counting us out earlier than like filling the rows, if that makes sense. Like they started counting us out with the regular flow of people. They were throwing us in there. But I didn't wait long. I waited just 2 showings. That was it. So that's great. And while I was on, my boarding group got called. So now I'm scooting over to go ride Guardians of the Galaxy. Went through the arch between Connections Cafe and Connections Shop. Going under the monorail in just a second. And Guardians will be right in front of me. Here we are. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Time to tap in. Wonders of Xandar. From our world to yours.
I find it fascinating how similar our 2 worlds truly are.
The last time I was on this queue, I was soaking wet. I was totally drenched. I was wringing out my shirt and I was freezing because of the air conditioning. So I'm gonna try and show you more ambiance of the queue line than I did last time, because I'm not shivering this time.
story? Oh, I was told he hates that. Oh, yeah, he does. He really hates it. So how did you Guardians end up teaming up with the Ravagers? They normally only work for themselves.
That was so much fun. It is like if they were to build Space Mountain from scratch and, you know, with modern technology, that is what this ride is. It is smooth like butter. It uses visual effects. It's fast. It's twisty, turny. No big drops. It is fast. There is a backward launch at the beginning, but there's no huge drops in it. So like it's a good starter coaster too. So much fun. And of course the theming of Guardians of the Galaxy gives so many laughs. There's this part in the pre-show where they're talking and they're saying it's a piece of cake, and he goes, cake? Where is there cake? And then there was something about toast, and he's like, cake and toast, and you're making me hungry. And now I'm hungry, and I'm near the fry station, and they have Yucca fries, French fries I can eat. Oh my gosh, I'm going for fries. Okay, right over here, just by Test Track and Cool Wash, is the fry basket. And those Yucca fries, that's what I'm after. Got my Yucca fries. Let me put them in the sunshine here. Look at that, they look great with their seasoning. Ooh, can't wait to taste these. Okay, let's give them a shot. Oh my God. Well, they're salty and herby and delicious. They're fantastic. I had to get them without the sauce. I will say, it was a little complicated just asking them not to put the sauce on it. They were asking if it's a preference or if it's an allergy, and I was like trying to explain my diet. And it's like very complicated apparently to make a modification at the expo booths, so just be aware of that. But they were able to accommodate me and just leave the sauce off, and these are delicious. I really wanted to slowly eat those fries and really just savor them, and I couldn't. They were so good. I just tried. They were so delicious, all garlicky and salty and French fry like. Oh, they were delicious. I love them. Those were great. Let's go fly into space again. Different space though. We're gonna go on mission space. Here we go, mission space. You know, and all the times I've been coming here, I never did the less intense. I always do the more intense. It's a different video too. Should I do the less intense just to see it? Yeah, let's see it. Okay, so less intense mission queued up to the left of the more intense mission. That was a lot of fun. I actually found it more thrilling than I was expecting. I was expecting it to just sort of like gently rock or teeter, but it actually, like during launch, you felt the launch, and you know, like you felt like you were flying, it tilted, but you still felt that pressure. So I guess it spins, but not as fast. Like you don't get that spinning sensation. When I do the more intense side, like I'll get really dizzy if I look left or right. But this was fine. It was very pleasant, and it is a different story. So instead of getting launched to a different planet, monorail, you do a flight around the planet, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There are some clouds rolling in, and I also haven't gotten on Spaceship Earth yet. So I think it's an ideal time to head over to Spaceship Earth. There she is, Spaceship Earth. Oh yeah, let's do it. And I do have my poncho with me today. I'm not making the same mistake twice. Better have it and not need it than need it and not have it. See, the winds are kicking up. Look at these palm trees blowing around. By the way, Spaceship Earth is sort of a telling of the history of mankind. And it's a slow-moving, omni-mover style attraction.
And for a brief moment, we have been among its persons who stayed with the They bring a simple common alphabet adaptable to most languages.
Thank you, Phoenicians.
It was to learn your ABC and mathematics. And with math comes mechanical technology and the birth of the high-tech life we enjoy today. And the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever, or so we think.
Pretty enjoyable. It's, it's nice to go back in time, and the common tie throughout history is the evolution of communication. It started verbal, then it was cave paintings, cave writings, and then with the advent of paper and papyrus, we were able to start a written history. And then once we had printing presses, communication spread rapidly. And now with the internet, communication happens in an instant. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's the tie that is like woven throughout history, and it's how we interact with each other. Like, I'm communicating with you right now. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. So I gotta figure out what to do. The clouds are still here, the ground is dry, so I didn't miss the rain. I was hoping it would rain while I was in there. I didn't do it. So let me figure out where I'm going. This is the weather situation I'm dealing with. So glad I have the poncho just in case, but I might be able to get some food around World Showcase right now. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Well, I'm hearing thunder, and I felt a couple of stray raindrops, so I ponchoed. I'm ponchoed now. Got my little poncho hood. So, in case it starts to come down, I'm ready. I'm ready. Poncho is making me sweat, and it's not raining. There's sun on my left, but thunder on my right. So I'm gonna hold the poncho in my hand and try to get to a food booth before the food booths shut down for the weather. I'm gonna try that. Okay, I'm back over World Showcase, and I'm heading left as one does. For the kiosks are still open, and the reason I keep saying like I gotta get there before they close is because when weather comes in, they do shut them down. And what I am after is that griddled cheese that I had on my first day in the Greece Pavilion, because that was delicious and I want more. And at this moment, my friends, I realized my mistake. The booth I wanted to go to, I should have turned right. I made it to the Greece booth, and at first they had the registers down, but they were doing it on like iPads. But they reopened, even though the rain hasn't actually hit. But I was able to get my cheese, and I'm gonna try the wine flight. So this is the information for the wine flight, and these are the wines they gave me. Okay, so this is the wine flight.
Or lack thereof.
And so this one is the white wine. The middle is the Zoe Rosé. And this one is the dry red. I'm not saying them because I don't know how to pronounce them, and I don't want to butcher the names. So I wish I knew how to pronounce them better. But again, here are the different types of wines that I'm trying. And again, I got the griddled cheese. So we already know how I feel about the griddled cheese from the video from the other day, which I'll put here. But let's try the wine. Let's give the white a try first. It's a very mild and very dry white, but it's very tasty. Now let me try the rosé. Cheers. It has very, very similar flavors to the white, but it has a sweeter finish to it. And now the red. I like that. It's very mild. Like usually reds can have a strong, really hit strong, but the tannins in this, they're like tickles as opposed to like where they can pull out the moisture in your mouth. This is just like little tickles of tannins. This is very tasty. Very, very good. I would definitely recommend the wine flight. So I was eating my cheese and music started, and I was just in time for Atlas Fusion. I love exploring the Morocco Pavilion. There's so many like little nooks and crannies and little details. And it's very calm back here. I don't think a lot of people know to come back here. Jasmine does have a meet and greet back here, but also it's just very beautiful and very serene back here too. This is a beautiful area in the center of Morocco. It does seem like the bazaar with all the shops are closed in Morocco. I don't know if they're normally closed or if it's a weather-related closure, but they weren't open for me to walk through. So there's no festival center this year. I did ask them. They said that over where like the barbecue place is, they have music, and that's like their kind of makeshift festival center this year. But for merchandise, they have booths like this, the festival market, set up all throughout World Showcase. So they have a new kind of gimmick, I guess. 10-piece mystery pin set with all these different cooking Mickeys. And you don't know what you get till you get it. And they're not cheap. They're $25 for a mystery pin. Each box contains 2 pins, so it's $25 for 2 pins, but they're random. I think it is now time to explore Japan. This is one of my favorite pavilions. They have a huge, wonderful shop and a great museum. Also, I don't know what time the drummers come on, but they have a drumming show, which is amazing. Lots and lots of anime characters about. You also have like Mario. Oh, and the egg. This egg is maybe doing some exercise. It's got leg warmers on. It's like doing leg lifts. I thought it was sleeping at first, but I think it's exercising. Oh, it's like Animal Crossing.
Wait, hold up the toad. I will send it to Lucia. Which the toad? This? Yeah.
Oh, and Toad. Look at Toad.
No.
They're so cute. Hello, Link. How are you? Looks great. I saw this and this is hilarious. Look, it's cup and noodles in bag form. How funny is that? I love it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Totoro incoming. Look, it's my neighbor Totoro. I do have a construction wall up right now, so I'm thinking that they're not doing the pearls. This is the other area for the pearls. And this is also closed down. There's some very beautiful fans. And a lot of different varieties. They also have these paddle type fans in addition to the folding fans. They also sell some beautiful kimono. They sell these Buddha boards, and I have one of these in my office, and when I get stressed, I'll just paint pictures and then watch them appear, and then they disappear. Look at these little rice bowls. These are cute. Oh, those are great. Oh, look at the little tea kettles. Those are beautiful. They also have these chopsticks that are connected, like the bear is the connection, so you can learn how to use chopsticks if you don't know how. I actually learned how to use chopsticks when I was very small. I was like 3 or 4 years old, and my parents would take me to like the Chinese or Japanese restaurant, and the waiters were always impressed that such a small child was using chopsticks. I didn't understand why until I became an adult, but I've been using chopsticks forever. Wow, look at this beautiful tea set. That's gorgeous. And in the back here, let's see if they're open. Because this is where the museum is. Yeah. Nobody's in here. Nobody's in here. This place is great. Why is nobody in here? Look at this. It's like an anime style statue. But look inside. She is full of toys. Kawaii. It means cute. Look how cute this is. It says it's a Tanuki Daruma. And of course a Hello Kitty. My pal and yours, Tom Nook, until it's time to pay for your home upgrade. Always upgrading our homes. They're never done. They always need to get bigger. And Tom Nook always helps with construction. Oh look, this is like a little kitchen full of kawaii. Like Pikachu kettle and mug. There's stuff in the refrigerator. And then there's like a little bedroom next to it with lots of cute fluff. Look at this. And there's cute stuff on the shelves. Oh, it's a Totoro pillow. My neighbor and yours, Totoro. I don't know why nobody was in there. The kawaii exhibit is so great. It's full of all sorts of Japanese anime like culture. Anything that's Japanese and really adorable, you're gonna find in there. You're gonna find things like Pikachu and Hello Kitty are in there. It's a great little air-conditioned exhibit to check out. So if you're in the Japan Pavilion, don't bypass it. It's a hidden gem in there. There are also a couple of restaurants over here in the Japan Pavilion. Tenpen Edo and Tokyo Dining are both through the same entrance over here. Let me zoom back so you can see where we're at. So Tenpen Edo is the hibachi style restaurant, where Tokyo Dining is a sit-down, more Americanized type of a dining experience. Both are good. I have eaten at Tokyo Dining once before, many years ago, and it was pretty good. I always find it hard to have a sit-down meal like in the parks because I'm always like on the go. But I did enjoy it when I came here. Oh my gosh, I have such timing. It's like I keep asking and I keep receiving. The drums are set up. I think I made it for the drummers. My goodness, cast member appreciation moment. Cast member at the DVC booth by the American Pavilion noticed my leggings, which by the way are Cybermen, and got really excited and totally geeked out with me for a moment and gave me all these stickers. All these stickers. All the stickers. All the stickers. Even better than the stickers, just finding a cast member to geek out with about Doctor Who for a few minutes. Awesome. Love it. I've come to the Alps for more cheese. So let's see the cheese. Raclette A with the ham. No, thank you. Raclette B with the potato. No. Raclette C with the pears. So I got the raclette over pears and figs. I'm just gonna pick that bread out. That's okay. And raclette is a type of Swiss cheese, I believe. I did look it up. It is aged, so I'm good. Oh, looks good. Let's give it a try. We got a poached pear and some raclette. That is delicious. It's delicious. That was really, really tasty. It was almost like dessert-like with that fig in there. It was so good. The salty and the sweet together. Chef's kiss. Word of warning though, it cools down quickly, and as soon as it like cools down, that meltiness of the cheese, it gets hard again. So if you want it ooey gooey, just dig in right away. It's really good, but even if it does start to warm up and it does solidify, it still tastes good. You're just not going to get that ooey gooey pull and the meltiness of it. Still, the flavor is there. Well, the rain is here, so I'm decked out in my poncho now. Yeah, keeping me dry. So I've made it over to the China Pavilion. So I don't think the acrobats are back, but they have a circle vision show and a cool shop, so I'm gonna wander around. Also, in the couple of minutes that it took for me to walk from one pavilion to the other, the rain pretty much stopped. There's a little museum inside here. So here we have some hostess costumes, Sweetheart Confectionery, and Laughing Monkey Traders. So these are things from Shanghai Disney. From Adventure Isle. And look at this giant, like, crocodile thing. It's called the Karak. And it says it's the guardian of the water. Oh look, they have him on a Mickey ear hat. And some rock sculptures of animals. Oh, this costume is so fun. It's all puzzle pieces. And it says it's from the Toy Box Cafe. They also have this collection of Duffy and his friends. So most famous being Duffy and his lady bear Shelly May and Ulu Mel. We have a display for the Tron Light Cycle because the Tron Light Cycle actually already exists at Shanghai Disney. It is just a replica coming to Florida. So it didn't look like there was a Circle Vision movie going on right now, but Mulan is meeting people inside there and there was no line. So we're going inside the shop. Let's see what they got. Ooh, frogs. They got frogs. They got a super frog. Dun da da da, super frog. Oh, there are cute marionettes over here. Look how cute these are. So all different animals. All different animals. They have these beautiful gem trees. Gorgeous. Like a small one. It's 19. And then a bigger one. This one is 26. And of course there's panda bears. They have a lot of different types of tea. They have like jasmine green tea, oolong tea, a lot of different varieties of green tea. They also have some really beautiful tea service. Oh, I like this one. I like that a lot. That one reminds me of the tale where if something is broken and it got repaired with gold to like highlight the cracks, and it's like it's fixed, but you remember the injury. And that reminded me of that. So there were some really nice things in the shop in the China Pavilion. I didn't get anything, but the tea service. Oh, the tea service is beautiful. I'm always just so worried about getting it home, and I have a feeling it would be pretty expensive to ship it, but it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Okay, I'm not sure where I'm up to right now. I'm just meandering. I was walking along and the fountains that are part of Harmonious just turned on. So look, they're squirting water everywhere. They're celebrating with water. So I just got to meet Anna and Elsa. So I didn't do video in there, but I'll put the pictures in right here. Camera noise. Camera noise. So they were great. I talked to Anna and I complimented her hair because the last time that I met Anna, she had her hair down in the braids, in the pigtails, and she said that her mother used to do her hair that way, and that's how she's honoring her mother. And then she told me about a special flower of Arundel that blooms in the spring, but like sprinkles snow. I said, that's magical, and I asked if Elsa had something to do with that, and she said, no, it's just magical of Arundel. And then I saw Elsa and I told Elsa that I had a few, hard months. I told her about my hard time. I didn't go into detail or anything. I just said I had a hard time and that I had to run away, and that's why I'm here in Arendelle. And she said that sometimes we all just need to do that and run away, and that she's done it too. And she said if I ever need to be alone, I'm welcome to stay in her tower of isolation, her ice palace. And she said it's lovely. And she told me that the ice guy, the marshmallow, is very cuddly. So I was getting a little hungry, and then I realized I was struggling to find food. None of the quick service places had food I could eat. I thought I'd be able to get dinner at Sunshine Seasons and get roast chicken, but they only have like grab and goes after like lunchtime hours. They're not, like, they're open, but they're not really open. So that idea went out the window, and I was like, what do I do? Where do I get food? Because I could keep eating cheese, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I looked in the app and I was able to get a walk-up reservation. So I'm gonna go get some Mexican food. I'm at my table and they have the digital menu. So I pulled that up here. And I'm gonna get this pollo poblano without the sauce is the plan. So everything else looks good for me. Love the lamps. There it is. Look at this. So it's chicken, some oyster mushrooms, and then we have sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts, and that's the sauce they gave me. This looks fantastic. So I just ate dinner at La Hacienda de San Angel. So good. I was so worried I wasn't going to be able to eat when I saw that Sunshine Seasons wasn't open. And I don't know if it was because I was so nervous that I couldn't find food, but I found food and it was delicious. I don't know, it was very loud in there, so I'm not sure if you could hear me well while I was recording in there, but the chef came out to talk to me because they wanted to make sure that they were accommodating my diet properly. And at first the concern was about butter, but I could have butter. So butter out of the equation was fine. So he was like, so I don't want to have to give you plain grilled chicken. Is there another kind of sauce that you might like instead? And I was like, well, what's the other option? And he said he has another sauce. It's tomatoes, tomatillas, jalapenos, and some vinegar and lime juice. It's like, yes. Normally, Disney food is not spicy. It's usually good for any palate. And this, because of the jalapenos it had, actually had a kick. It actually, I wasn't sweating. It wasn't oh, good, but it had a good, zoom, a zest to it. And it was really, really tasty. And then it also had these, perfectly cooked oyster mushrooms. Were delicious. And it also came with fried Brussels sprouts with sweet potatoes. I ate good tonight. That was delicious. I'm really glad I went there. And I've never eaten at this restaurant before. It was just a total fluke. I was just looking for food and so many of the restaurants didn't have availability. And I lucked out. And it was delicious. So it's raining. I gotta go figure out something to do. I gotta put my poncho back on though, because this tree don't come with me. The tree stays put. But if I'm gonna move, I need a poncho. I just tried the new mobile checkout at the Creation Shop. I got myself a little something. Oh, let me show you what I got first. So I got myself this little patch. I have a jacket that I'm sewing patches on, all 80s style. So it'll add to the patch collection. But I just did the mobile checkout because the line to checkout was super long. So, you know, they had the signs that you could do mobile checkout. You do it in the Disney app, you get all your items, and then there's a secondary, it's a line, but it's not long. There were only like 3 people in it. And you show them the barcode that you paid, and they give you a bag, and you're all set. How easy. It's not available in all the shops yet, but it was available in Creation Shop, so I did it. So the day is turned to evening and it's winding away, but Harmonious, which is the nighttime spectacular, is still gonna go on. So I found a spot, sitting and waiting, and we're gonna watch some fireworks tonight. So I found a spot on this island right by France, but before Morocco. So it's not a fully centered view of the ring. I'm gonna have an obstructed view of the ring. But this is also near the Skyliner exit at International Gateway, so it's been a long day. My feet are tired. I figured this was a good spot for me. So what did I think of Harmonious? Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Even though I wasn't like centered on the ring, like so I couldn't see anything that was going on the ring itself. But everything, it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was this combination of like lasers and not projections, like it lights up, like the barges light up, and the fireworks were intense, and they came from all around the lagoon. It was so amazing to be part of that. It like, because they came from all over the lagoon, it made you feel part of the show as opposed to just watching the show. Dare I say Epcot has a better show than Magic Kingdom right now? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or not, but I'm saying I liked Harmonious better than I liked Enchantment. Womp womp womp. But the Halloween fireworks I liked even more. So you know, there's that redemption factor there. But yeah, what a great day. I mean, I I called it a casual day when I was first starting out. I got there during early park entry and I closed at the park. I don't know how that's a casual day, but for me and my Disney brain, that's a casual day. I think it was more the pace I was going. I was like leisurely walking around and not feeling rushed. I didn't have Genie Plus, so I wasn't zigzagging the park trying to get to this lightning lane or that lightning lane. I just, you know, oh, this has a short line, I'll go there. Or, oh, I'm hungry, let me find food. Or, yeah, it was a lot more casual, and I really enjoyed having a day like that. So, that being said, my feet are killing me, and I gotta get some rest. So with that, I'm done for tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.